Hello and welcome to another round of me just making cursed stuff and yapping about absolutely nothing. I'm back from a chaotic weekend, to put it mildly. I didn't really mean to take 2 days off, like both Sunday and Monday. Monday just kind of happened because internet was terrible. So here we are, ready to make some thumbnails, some cursed drawings, and some memes. So we will start with the thumbnail portion. So might as well do a couple. And I believe the Duelist Cup isn't until like the 19th of January, so I should be fine to wait to that like next week. Hey, welcome in, Chroma. How you doing tonight? Let's see here. Yo ho 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 ho. There is. Has got you yo ho ho hoing. Got cards on the brain. I have seen that you got some royals and plays in the game. If you got some royals, for both the Trickstar and the White Forest, which is cool. It's really neat. How are you doing today? I'm doing alright. 5 royals altogether. Nice. Yep. Enough. I wanted to make both as decks. So, yep. You get. Those OP. So I can't dismantle them. Have 5 royals. To some extent, you've kind of joined my side, but not really. Where Zoid Forest Dogmatica is expensive. Yeah. Definitely. Right. No, White Forest Scott, you are text to second back. And I know Dogmatica was kinda, at least the good cards were kinda expensive in the first place. Did I not download Masterpiece? The right place. Before I pulled the royals. Yep. There we go. They just expedited the process. So, yeah. Made the process really easier. We're my most watched streamer of the year. Really? That's nice. That's I'm really thankful that I somehow was someone's most watched streamer. I'll be honest, I did not think 284 hours. Yeah, that actually does sound about right. Or like 20k chat sent. Wow. That is a lot. That is JPEG. 45. Send 55k throughout the year. And I was a bit under half of those. Which is fun. That's funny to think about. And the frames are dying. Much 999 hours this entire year. That would be about 1/4 of that. Yeah, just over 1/4 of that. That's crazy to think. Seems you have become my favorite streamer according to Twitch. Well, I'm just eternally honored to be your most watched streamer. Okay, I think this one would be funny to have. There's another one that I have not used. Used Dark Golem. Definitely. I have not used Dark Golem. That my guy, the rank 3 Granosaurus? It is indeed. I'm pretty sure Granosaurus was one of the first Xyz monsters I ever got. Alongside Utopia and Gachi Gachi Gentestu. Based indeed. I think it's smaller. I'm gonna cook up something evil with Trickstar. That's not hard to do. I'm pretty sure almost every Trickstar list under the sun is something that will OTK through burn. It's like if Chain Burn was a combo deck. Or kinda. Or could be a combo deck. I think it's more accurate. Trying to make it an FTK instead of an OTK. Okay, that's fair. I guess I see the logic in that. That's in Dark World too. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. There we go. Of course, Automatica could also be made evil if you really wanted to. I can understand that. I mean, Oh, forgot to actually create a new one. One of main cards. But I can't really say that. I mean, I guess a lot of decks can very easily become some variation of degenerate. Where did I put you? There you are. Captain Dogmatica Core for Albaz makes Sanctifier, or if you want to be slightly more fun, Nightmare Mermaid into Ibli. Ibli has been banned, so that's out of the question. But you can still kind of do some stuff with Sanctifier that is incredibly degenerate. There we go. There we go. Yep, real question. No question is how ban. Like on the forbidden list ban. Laughs and evil bad ideas. There are how ban. I guess in an unlimited room you can still play Imply, but there are things you are not yet ready for. I mean, that's probably true just by default. And it features Dogmatica Ritual Summoning. Okay. What ritual? I imagine something to do with Albazoa. And, like, ripping half of the extra deck from the opponent. Most people forget Dogmatica has rituals. I have not forgotten that Dogmatica has rituals, and that it's more than just Ecclesia control. Like Maximus on the side, and Fleur-de-Lis every once in a while. Because I have played the ritual Dogmaticas a little bit. Goes on mobile, the title cuts off immediately, goes into the stream category, rejects silence. It's time for art. It is indeed a time for art. As well as yapping. Yeah, I fervently dislike Twitch Mobile. That's not the main reason, but I definitely don't really like Twitch Mobile. It is very clunky. Alright. Then that done there. How good Dogmatica punishment is. Like, it is in Dogmatica, and I guess in even just stun, it is a very powerful card. So it's, like, especially if you can send stuff like Entis, Garura, or any of the Shadows, actually, can also be sent like that. I think it was used in Invoked Shadow for that purpose specifically. I'm pretty sure I remember it being used in Invoked Shadow. Wait. Wrath of the Clownos. Oh. Hold on. I guess I can. 1 second. I need to... Yeah. Actually, that's pretty good. 1 second. Ultimate Slayer has over it is being able to use Farragut more often. Like that and Dogmatica punishment can theoretically be negated by something like Baron, whereas where did I drop my pen? There to go. Something like Ultimate Slayer cannot be responded to by that monster. I think that in the ability to send stuff like Farragut more often is its main strength. There we go. But on some reason, export as a JPEG. There's the clown nose. There. There are stupid ways of dodging it, but meh. That's true. Do I have anything else I really... Oh, what? Why is that centered? I'll click that. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I didn't know it would post a link. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Firmware. Yeah. Guess that's why. Do I want to make it? Is there anything I want to make this line? Kind of curious now. The Trouble Sunny gets targeted. I change Sprite Gamma Burst. I change Trouble Sunny to that. Yeah. That's like the main thing, is that you can still respond with like spells and traps, and then respond with like monster effects. Live Twins theme intensifies. Is that worth it? Probably not. But, you know, you can theoretically do it. Yeah, those. Can it be used? Yes, yeah. Anyway, gives me an excuse to play Farragut. That's all the excuses you need, and all the reason you need. I could probably make it actually a little bit bigger. Evil Eye Monster Farragut of the Baron Evil Eyes. Up to... There we go. Oh, that's why I haven't been pressing enter. For some reason, this looks decent. Try to see how much one righty driver could do. It's a lot. Oop, not that. There we go. Why is that like that? That's 28. What is this? 20... Wait. What? They're the same size. Why is one longer? No bold, no italics. Why is that longer? Okay. Times like this. Just gotta know when to reset. There we go. And export. Okay. Realistically, is that all the thumbnails I'll need? Well, no. There's one more I can make. are... There we go. Let's have to go to... the Prime Ruins, there we go. I don't think I got the right... I was today years old that I learned that Evil Eye Mesmerism is a bad card. Okay, Evil Eye Mesmerism. I tried so hard to make it work in Evil Eye. Special summon some monster. Activate this card by targeting one of those summon monsters in attack position. With less attack than an Evil Eye monster you control. They control that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. While Evil Eye of Selene is in your spell and trap code, this card monster is also treated as an Evil Eye monster. Ah, okay. I see the logic. Timing is this card's... Oh yeah, it is a when. So it does have to be, like, immediately on the summon. Which, like, theoretically, for the most part, that's not necessarily hard to do. Like, a lot of most summons are going to be, like, the first thing that happens in a chain anyway. But I think it's just too specific. So it only activates on summon, but can't be activated if you activate an on-summon. It can't be activated if you activate an on-summon effect. Wait, it is so terrible. Yeah. Are you... Like, theoretically, like a best case scenario, it is a snatch steal that makes your monster, that makes the opponent's monster, like, essentially become yours, and it even transfers it to an archetype appropriate material. So you can use it for your archetypal link summons. Problem is, too narrow in activation timing and too specific. I can immediately see how that can make work. Set it as a display to defeat 2 revolution. There. Ally defeat is... Well, you want monster, track a monster on a field, or up to 2 if you life something to cinch without trap them, return them to the hand. Okay, so potentially double combos. Then revolution. Oh, or is it retribution? Spell track card is activated while controlling a monster. Make activation that you do strike players. Some use your spell trap when discards of activation card. If that cannot be retribution. Yeah, it is retribution. Okay. Right, not working? Ah, no problem. That'll happen sometimes. Nope. I was going to do something, and I forgot about it. I'm thinking the fact that it is 2:40 at night, or in the morning. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. What a thing. It's gonna be... Anyways, retribution kinda nice. Yeah. It is essentially a solemn judgment, or not quite a solemn judgment, that comes with its own built-in protection against red reboot or solemn judgment. I think cars I need it, or our heavy storm duster and lightning storm. There, but you will definitely need that. Those are definitely cards that you need to account for. Not imperm as well, kinda, but that is more of a cross-out target more than anything. I guess archetypal traps, Yes. I'm not afraid of Emperor when I can equip multiple sleeve. That's true. Oh no, I'm looking in the wrong place. Right place, right? Also, I mean, they can't target my guy if it is equipped with Celine, so yeah. Built targeting protection. It makes imperm not as useful. They have to imperm their own dude. That imperm just cannot be activated in that poor state, so... Or would have to target a monster not equipped with Celine, but yeah. Your point still stands. Or I guess if he's... Well, you took out Mesmerism, so that doesn't matter. I saved it to the right place, right? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, I see. Hmm? Lie is decent if it isn't about to fight you, but Umi control specifically. I can imagine how those decks are going to be problems for... Oh, I'm searching in the wrong space again. It is more painful than Eldritch. Hard to believe that, but okay. Yeah, I can understand that. I know I saved it, so where is it? Can I not find it? My deck got Spore Seal of Approval. Yeah, I did see that. Open with... There we go. I'll just do it the roundabout way. Kinda... Hold on. I did see a list in... That was a while back. That was a long while back, apparently. I'm not about to get hit with C stealth attack. And that... Yeah. I mean, this list is pretty decent. Not mentally prepared to deal with that. And I don't think anyone is ever really prepared to deal with C stealth attack. Unfortunately, it's just a card of all time. My most competitive list ever. Probably, actually. Well, in Master Duel. So I know you had a pretty decent, like, Fire Fist Trap Trick stack, or hat. That was fairly competitive. But that was a while back. Yep, okay. Okay. We could remove one Stellar, one Rukia, and instead add like the third Elzet and third Tales of the White Forest. Yeah. And you could theoretically, well, maybe not theoretically, you could cut the second copy of Albazoa, but I like my twos. Yeah. You do like your twos. And like maybe Iris Sword Soul could get cut in favor of something else, but overall it is a fairly decent competitive list. Oh. And also I imagine this also seems somewhat like a budget list to some degree. Also because with all the twos. Imagine mostly one Diabelle's one Diabelle. True. There are... I'm not smart enough to cook it up. I think if you gave yourself... I think if you had... like, a lot of time, you would probably cook up something even better. only got that far into the deck building after 20 minutes. I mean, you have built... Like, you also built the Edison Zombie and Edison Fairy deck that I've used in Omega against Zero. Those are fairly decent competitive strategies. I think that's the last thumbnail I needed for tonight. Not that now I just won the modern meta. Okay, that's fair. Like, it's like figuring out the deck building of Master Duel in the advanced format versus Edison or Hat is like night and day, so that's fair. Don't keep up with the game outside of Master Duel. Yeah. That is fair. Well, yes, I can. See, to me, these cards are entirely new. I've never seen them before yesterday. Well, like, I've known about, like, White Forest and their associated decks, but I haven't really, like, properly played against them. I'm not sure how they work to some degree, outside of what I've seen from, like, replays and stuff. Like, to some degree, they're also new to me as well. I guess the point is you're going to make a entire new list from that. Okay. Open Smith exists, and it's very good. I don't know what any of them do. Yeah, I think I can basically describe it as, like, a Nightmares on crack. That is barely a exaggeration. Alright, do this. Wait, hold on. Okay. I do need to... Okay. The cards I know something about are specifically Malice and Azamina. Imagine Malice is... Mostly because you are paying... You actually want to build Malice and when it comes to Master Duel. Right then, because I want to use them. Yeah. How do I want to do this now? And I want to use Malice. definitely need... Like, I keep up in the fact that I know what stuff is coming out and when, but I can't really say that I am, like, intimately familiar with the metagame, like, of the TCG. Needs to... I want to make it... It's a pretty long tail. It loops up and around. Okay. Let's try. Yeah. Reason for 2 Albazoa is because I want to have a higher chance of seeing it. I think that's fair. But I also know that Ritual Monster with no Ritual Spell is a very gigantic brick. And one of the main problems with Ritual decks entirely. Which is kind of why I suggested cutting it down. Well, you are very intimately aware of that because you played Xenobirds and Voiceless Voice. The Voiceless does not struggle that much with that. Like rituals. Yeah. Rituals are cool. Even if they are, like, from a metagame standpoint, probably the worst of the summoning mechanics. Except Incantation. Like, as an archetype or as an engine? Because I do... I'm... Both? Okay. Like... this still feels off. Do I have a frame of reference? Kinda in gigabyte. Let's clean. Let's just start from ground zero. Are we back? Are we good? Okay, looks like we're back. I think. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Internet has been my enemy since yesterday. I guess good point on incantations. Like, as an engine, as like a relatively small engine, I do think incantations are like decent for consistency. But I also understand why people might not like them. To edit my list for the most recent findings. Okay, I kind of just lost where I am. Or how I'm gonna do this. Because of that blackout. Zealantis, get out of here. What if I... Are you just JK? Only Saryuja was better. I think I've got a decent skeleton. That gives me a decent skeleton with where to go. Yes, it's real. Yes, indeed, it will be. It will indeed be real. I shall make it so. I did that on the entire wrong layer. I did that entirely on the wrong layer. There. Indeed. Okay. I need to clean this up, and I'll definitely edit it when it comes time. Don't hide the cheeks or the tail. Yeah, I'm gonna edit it definitely when it comes to figuring out the final lines. Just need to at least figure out the basic skeleton, how it works, of how it'll look. So get rid of that. I don't need the tail for the most part. I need to figure out access code. Woohoo. New layer. Let's see. Oh, that lines up pretty perfectly, actually. Kind of. Um, let's skip the heavy dubstep. Favor of the more chill dubstep. Okay. Then you can add a couple of shoulder spikes as well. Okay. I should put them on a new layer. And obviously make them more rounded. Like 3 Celine, like 3 later, now that I think about it. Yeah, definitely can. Why can't I draw a good curve? There we go. They're more upright, but I also don't want it to interfere with the face. Only could use Alistair. Does that exist? It does. Kinda. Not locked in. Like invoked. Invoked, I understand. It is a very powerful, like, relatively small engine. This is not a bad list. Obviously, it does use the toy engine as well as, like, the Illusion of Chaos, which you could probably cut the Illusion of Chaos engine. Maybe. Like, there is merit to cutting it. And then... Wait, does this card's name become... No, this card's name does not become Dark Magician. Okay, so what's Summoning Dragoon? How do you summon Dragoon in this? Oh. Muddy Mud Dragon. Oh wow, hold up. Muddy Mud Dragon you can make using the White Force cards. Wow. I actually did not realize how powerful that is. Hold up. Like, I to some degree, yeah, I was joking when I made this, but unironically, that is a pretty decent, uh, like, idea for an engine. Unironically, I could see this, like, maybe not topping, like, YCS level stuff, but it is a pretty solid list. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Back to... Back to Thick Kagakigo. Wait, no, it's reversed. Okay. That'll be a good basic skeleton. Definitely need to... I need to make the shorts more apparent in this, which will probably have to be on another layer. Okay. I think that's a good baseline for Gagagigo. Let me... put this all into a group. Okay. Then I can get rid of this one. Next, I'll start getting a baseline for Marauding Captain. I can also get rid of guys. Okay. So what's first? His... Only his scar is first. Oh, that's a bit deeper than that. Even deeper than that. That probably is hair. Okay. I don't have to be exact right now. I can always go back, and I will go back and edit this later. Immediately, this needs to be deeper. This stuff is more down to his ears. Where? That off. Round this out. definitely need less space in between these two bangs and these two bangs. Yeah. That one goes all the way down to his eyebrow, actually. Okay. I think that's a decent starting point. Next, I'll need to move him over. Get a better view of... Okay. To make this a bit lower of a layer. Okay. So, just below the chin is the chainmail collar, then the cape. Finish changing the list. The chainmail. Well, I guess the chainmail comes into more of a V. I will look at Chrome. Is the Wait for Forest list on YGO Pro Chroma? Or is it... or are you gonna be posting it to the Discord instead? Either one works. Just kinda... Maybe on YGO Pro. Okay. I'll... look at that in... just... I think Discord is faster. Fair enough. I'm gonna get sword. Hey, Lucia, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in. How did I not follow you yet? Fix it. Oh, no problem. Thank you for the follow, Lucia. Welcome in. And there it is. Yep. How are you doing tonight, Lucia? I imagine you're feeling better. Let's go. Yep. Thank you for the jump scare. An art stream, kinda, yeah. Right now I am just getting the basic skeleton, the rough wrap set up, and then eventually when this is done, I'll go through and iron out the details of the line work. Right now this is just to get a baseline. Yeah. Then Chroma has shared their list, which I'm a little better now. Resting and recovering. Yep. Take as much time as you need to get better. It is, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling alright. Isn't updated yet? Ah, I see. Hold on. Okay. Un momento, then. Let's see if refreshing. Okay. Ah, still the same. Okay. I can always come back to that. As you'll probably post it in the Discord. There it is. And I guess the perspective. This is their wait, hold on. I don't want to show the Discord. Looking around YGO Pro for ideas on Dex 2. Yeah. I have posted some lists to YGO Pro. I haven't really done a lot with it. Kaushik? Oh yeah, Kaushik. I guess, yeah, you can do a Kaushik. I could have some funny little interactions. And of course, Goblin. The punishment targets. I can see this working out. Okay. There's enough of them. Let's get back to this. I'd like to just ask Celine. Yeah, I think Celine is definitely a fair choice. So, Celine is indeed supreme. I don't know what else to add. Okay, comes around, goes deep into a large... Okay, I think I see it. Then, yeah, that will wrap around. I'll make this a bit more apparent. And that will go to Spore for quality and me for quantity. I wouldn't say that. So that is assuming that my decks are quality. Okay. It's complementary. I know, but both is good. Yeah. I mean, realistically, yeah, both is good. I keep needing to remind myself that it doesn't really have to be. That's gonna bug me if I don't fix that. At least make it slightly more straight. To repost the worst version of your Raid Raptor list? Yes, you can, yeah. You're more than free to, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have... 1 second. I think I'd have to... I say that, but I'm not sure I still have it. I'm pretty sure I have mine. 1 second. I think it's on YGO Pro. I'm pretty sure it's on YGO Pro. In a moment. Oh. Yeah. Again, my first version was playing 3 Winged Brick Vital. There it is. Rebellion of the Raid Raptors. Yeah, Winged Brick Vital is not a bad, not a bad card. Even in something like Raid Raptor. Yep, this is a 3. Yeah, I guess the ratio could be worked on, but yeah. This is the stuff that I have on YGO Pro. This is more for TCG, so no Maxi. There's merit to every card. Yeah. Every card, sheer quality. There are a couple of, like, different meta calls. Like, Skullmeister is, like, a decent card. Like, Raid Raptor was a decent rogue deck during the Snake Eye era. Like, Snake Eye Fire King was the best deck by far. Because stuff like, it could play Skullmeister fairly easily. as both an engine piece, as it is a level 4 dark monster, but also as a hand trap to stop stuff like Poplar in Maxims. Feels like a dream. Yeah, well, we have Molcharmies in the TCG, so I don't think it's completely a dream. And then there are some stuff that you can, like, I don't know, as a TCG cover, plus half my decks are older formats, and other half is MD. Yeah. Like, I think you can definitely trade out either the third Horstrix or the second Ystrix for a second copy of Raider's Knight. Especially if, or even the Rising Rebellion, you can probably only play one and be fine. See, to me, nowadays feels like a cult classic. I respect it a lot. And then Bardiche. Bardiche is actually not a bad, and he is going hog wild. Yeah. Especially in recent formats, it is definitely going wild. You know, Rebellion. Like, Rebellion Xyz Dragon is a decent alternative to Revolution Falcon if you don't have... Well, the Revolution is not that expensive in the TCG, but it's an SR and Master Duel compared to Xyz Rebellion, which is an UR. And again, I even have it in the side deck. That's pretty cheap in the TCG as well. There's a lot of stuff that you can switch in and out, but overall I think it is a fairly, or at least was a fairly solid list for during the format that it was made for. I'm always surprised at the fact with how few royals I have, and then remember I dismantling of them. Feels like there's thought put into TCG in comparison. Yes and no. Obviously, TCG is a best of 3 format, whereas Master Duel is only a best of 1. So there is thought that's put into like the side deck cards, meta calls, stuff like that. Materials. The UR materials are not easy to come by, so I do understand people. So expensive in both gems and UR. Yeah, it is. Not only that, but it also feels like I'm going to use a royal white or a whale, so I must remove it. And there's me. If I get a UR, or not a UR, a royal, I have to play it. Like, I am the opposite spectrum of Chroma. I can use those materials to make cards I need. I wish they just let us recycle. People have been saying that since day 1 of Master Duel. I have so many UR cards that I cannot dismantle. Or legacy cards that I cannot dismantle that I will never use. I'm never gonna need a third or... I have 6 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't need 6 copies. I've got like 4 copies of the Digital Bug Rhinoceros. I've got 4 or 5 copies. 5 on your end, yeah. Like, usually stuff that's not practical or even remotely workable. And like, God. Okay. Is it just me? Oh, that the rave song is back. Hold on. Why not? you. No, hang on. There we go. There's a more chill song. A literal sense. I lost the point that I was gonna make. Okay. It is my personal conspiracy theory. I do not need 4 restaurant. Yeah. We don't need 4 copies of cards. Why can't we dismantle the extra ones of even of the legacy cards, even if it's just to get legacy dust that we can only use for other legacy cards? Tip for dinner and meds, but y'all have a wonderful rest of your stream. Of course. Thank you for dropping by, Lucia. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. Or I guess, yeah, the time zone is probably a bit more appropriate. Okay. Thank you. Of course. This is... Okay. This intersects with this. Forgotten Dear Servant was a card. Oh, yeah. God, it existed for a while. Yeah, because of, I think, Labyrinth and Stun, it got hit to 2 in Master Duel. I was like, right again, it's like, yo, this is card. Yeah, that card is unironically incredible in, like, Dogmatica, but also in Stun and Labyrinth, since they don't really need to use, like, the extra deck that often. Okay. And also, I think Slopes. I think it needs to be a bit more of a... I had to kill the Lightning Chidori. That's unfortunate. I need 10 UR SR dust. Yeah. But the Chidori served you well. Chidori has served, yeah. Sadly enough, outside of Shino, I can't use it, and could just make Baguska instead. Yeah, that's true. Lightning Chidori is unfortunately past its prime as a, like, Utility rank 4. Yeah, I like the card too. But 10 SR dust is 10 SR dust. Give me back 2016 Chidori. There is... Yeah, 16. Dang that, I've been good in fire water format. Nice. Rhymes might be happening. Not as nice. I'll add a new layer for the armor. Dark milling rulers with funky light swords. Ah, I see. I don't know how much of that is necessarily as much crimes. Nothing bad happening. Yeah, surely not. Oh, wait. This extends to here. Yeah. Add a few zombies and we fine. Lightstorm zombies, gotcha. Put that plate up to there. We're cooking with Minerva. And rulers and zombies. Okay, then... Okay. Let's group all this together. Now let's get freed out. So I want to make freed the slight... I think freed should be the slightly taller one, actually. I mean, it would be a funnier surprise if he's in the middle. Kinda. Okay. Let's see. Red scarf. To uncrusted green cape. If you look up Yu-Gi-Oh! War Criminal, my picture wouldn't be there mostly because Dawnstar would be there instead. Yeah. That's right, Dawnstar. And I would come at a close second. Dawnstar was my inspiration from 8XM8. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, the world may never know. But Dawnstar is very, very good at deck building. Oh, I definitely need to move Greed, actually. I don't want to use Yajiro or Curious Uyan Curry Loop. Yeah. It is much too convoluted. Sure. I think that needs to be a little bit wider. Dawnstar is very talented, but they make the deck so convoluted. Yeah. Is why they got banned from. Not much better, but still. Ooh. I think everyone may commit a war crime at some point. In Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to make that very clear. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm pretty sure to some people, my Labyrinth Exodia deck is a war crime in of itself. I'm actually like sending my stupid Yu-Gi-Oh! Replays to those low-ranked replays, but I don't have any funny content. I mean, content is subjective. And you do have some... Like... There is... Best I could do is, like, force Venom Burn in Modern. Which... And it on... Well, no. That probably just would not go well in general. There. Wait, let's put this on a new layer, actually. Oh. Bird will probably get me blacklisted. Maybe. Need to make this, yeah, like that. And then I have the opinion of the year in the Dying Light community. Interesting. I think I might have seen it in Masked Discord. I was like, you think that Dying Light 2 is a worthy successor to Dying Light? If that is. Now, I am not intimately familiar with Dying Light, so I cannot really. I don't really have a horse in this race. Yeah, Dying Light 2 is a worthy successor. I cannot tell you if that opinion is good or bad. Yes, the story is worse, but the gameplay is what matters the most. Okay, there's that. Let's work on the hair. I don't like to as issues. Many of them, in fact. Pages of cut content in code worth of them. Oh, that's quite a lot of cut content. And that needs to be a lot straighter. And 6 rewrites of the entire script. Yeah, that. Like, I'll be honest. With that context, I would expect the stories to suffer as well. I would not be surprised if the story was not great. That doesn't matter, as Dying Light is a zombie game with parkour first and a story game second. And if that's enough, that is enough. There we go. That swoops down. I like to use more parkour game with zombies sometimes. Ooh, hold on. I might actually want to. I'm gonna redraw. I need to make it closer to his face. There. This? I might just basically Mirror's Edge, but with zombies. It is the greatest thing ever conceived. is a surprisingly decent skeleton for Reed. All together. And then finally, the protagonist of Dying Light 1 is voiced by legendary Roger Craig Smith. Oh, that's neat. That is as far as I'm aware, that is a pretty decent voice actor. Sonic versus Zombies. Yep. Okay. I need to get closer. There we go. And between the nose is where I know the VA of Dying Light 2 wasn't going to reach the level, but Jonas Scott gave it their all. Oh. Wait. I definitely know Jonas Scott. Hold on. I feel like that name rings a very large bell. So, Scott, voice actor. What have they been in? Empire Cooking, Super Crooks. Oh, Yakuza's got a babysitting. Yeah, they have to have been in something else, even though it sounds like he's. Oh, it sounds like he is pitching himself during every dialogue scene. Fire it. Wait, he was Beastar? I knew it. He was in Beastars. He was also in. I wish I was making it up. Oh wow, he is actually in a lot. Okay, Star Rail, Kaiju number 8. Slime Isekai, Elder Scrolls. So you hear it in Dying Light 2, you can't unhear it. He was in Fire Emblem Engage, what do you know? The Way of the House Husband. Yup. Oh, wow. You learn something new every day. Sometimes that thing is which anime voice actors are in which stuff. I'll probably just have to take your word for it that he is, you know, pitching himself. That goes around. Well, that's pretty high up the year, actually. Hold up. Sounds like he's about to cry the other half of the dialogue. I mean, fair. I cannot explain it. Uh, Here we go. Oop. Oh, that's... Wait. Oh, this is correct. And it's just so bland and boring. Is that the... Imagine that is probably the protagonist of Dying Light, or is that the MC? Okay. Don't really have that good of a horse in this race. So I will take your word for it. Next is... Yes, our goal is finding his sister. We only see through flashbacks until the last mission. Let's see. Next, it is time to review all together. So sister Mia is not actually a sister, which is revealed on the last mission, giving me even less reason to save her. My opinion. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can get that. It's hard to care for a character that you know very little about. Which... Yeah, this is it. Also, the fact that she says Aiden, Baden, like every other sentence in the flashbacks isn't helping. Is the sister like a toddler or something? That would be probably the only reason why I would expect that. Also gonna move the copy of background. Wait, did I put it in? Okay. She's like 1 year younger than the MC. I imagine the MC is like a teenager, like mid to late teenager, maybe young adult. I would assume. I need to add a bit of extra detail. I think, and that happened when the MC was 10, I think. Okay, that's not the most... Now, he is canonically in his mid-20s. Okay, so, sister would have been, like, 9 or so. It's like still a little cringe, but like for a literal child, that is not like the most grave sin of all time. For some reason. Hmm. Need to. Unless I don't get the villain's plot. Assuming this is for the second game. Yeah, that goes all the way up there. Oh no, yeah, that's will. He wants to become a superhuman by combining his DNA with powerful zombies in order to become a super soldier. Okay, so I can kind of already see the problem in that. How does he know that one? Zombies will not just immediately take over his body, as well as blowing up the city with missiles. For some reason. That needs to be a bit thinner. There we go. Then his arm is blocked. Yeah. But there's not really anything I can do here. First, he reintroduces the airborne strain of the virus. Then he decides to blow up the city. Because they've ever explained why he did either. Only safe zone left on Earth. Do I even bother to explain why? I mean, why? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Like, I imagine he didn't tell. Showed up 3 times in the game. In the entire game. That's not a lot. Sort of in the middle of for 10 seconds and the final mission. And nowhere else. Where did my cursor go? There it is. There we go. I want to get the face in. Villain out of 10, he was busy looking for plot points. Plot points that they don't really bother to explain. So, I can. Also, I don't get Dying Light 2 side quests. I think they're a bit more. Yeah, they're a bit more oblong on this side as well as this side. That feels a bit too big. Let's shrink it down to like 1 or 2 pixels. 60% of them is an MC doing post-apocalyptic couples therapy. Still too big. That feels better. Okay, is there... What about the other 40% then? What is this? Oh. Okay, I think I see it. %, is, hey, I bet you can't win this time challenged. And 5% of them are good. Let's see. That is pretty standard. West. Then at the teeth is they're all upward. Up. Seven out of 10. I get to stab zombies with a two-handed longsword. And that's always cool. That's always a fun time. Then... Okay. The weapons are all very fun. That's good. Here, removed guns for most of the game. Any particular reason? Is it just like for balance, or just to make you use different weapons? Originally, Dying Light 2 wasn't gonna have guns, but people complained, so they added them back in. So you have to do a side quest in which you get a single pistol. And is it worth it? Is the pistol even worth it? I mean, it's a pistol, so I imagine they had to make it at least decent, right? You can grind the extra stages of the side quest to get better guns or weapons. Well, at least there is other weapons. This was fine, I guess. Okay. That is acceptable. A legendary shotgun that does 2k damage per shot. Yeah, that is much better than a pistol, I can imagine already. It kills like 60% of the game within 3 shots. No, hold on. The pistol does 213. I mean, that's not bad, but that's 1/10 of the shotgun. Already, the shotgun is more worth it. Oh. Unless I only use the shotgun when I'm bored. To have some variation of challenge. Ooh, I love that you finding guns does not work with the lore of the world. I guess what is the lore reason behind that then? That most weapons are like gone. At the start of the game, they mentioned that the military ran out of bullets and guns to use in their fights against the zombies. Wow. Those must be some resilient zombies. Or the US military in that universe is a lot more controlled. I feel like I'm still covering up the cake. Just finding hundreds of thousands of bullets randomly does not make sense. I guess I can see that, yeah. The other real option have 4K rifle bullets, and they say the military ran out. 4K is quite a lot. Ooh. I can drill like 2K zombies with that. If I only hit the headshots. okay with body shots. Okay. Immediately, I need to rework this. The perfect flawed game. Then that's probably a good way to look at it. It is a flawed game that has perfect moments. Ooh. Ooh. Does that work better? Not really. Like, now I need to make the tail. It is flawed, but it is just the perfect storm that you can enjoy it. Also, I see. You have to choose the ending, right? Yeah. Well, they haven't fixed that dialogue bug that has been around during day one. Really? That's weird. I do need to save this. Well, I need none. You only get specific dialogue depending on the ending you've chosen. Yeah. Probably close out of this. Well, it doesn't matter which ending you choose, it will always give you the dialogue for the survivor ending. Okay, that... But why though? Like, obviously, it's a bug. That's just really weird that they have not fixed it since day one. And when Dying Light 2 came out, but it really breaks my immersion. Dying Light. Was it released? How long ago was this released? Oh, that's fairly decent reviews on IGN. 2022. You can kill Hakon, and his dialogue will still play. He is hunting you from the afterlife. Weird. Like a strange bug to just never fix for 2 years. I can legitimately say 2 years here. Blame the dev cycle. Fair, that's true. Everything just... Good point. You have mentioned like 6 full script rewrites. Everything just had to have gone wrong. COVID, allegations, the director is stepping down. Yeah. Rewrites, the whole shebang. And massive layoffs. But, yeah, I will... That is fair, then. Is there anything I need to do? Is there... I don't think there really is anything left for me to do. I guess, like... Missions were proven false, but the director stepped down, so he is never coming back. Yeah. Can really come back even if the allegations were proven to be false. I guess I can just go to the just chatting screen while we finish up this conversation. Because I know it's getting late for you, and it's kind of getting late for me. I don't think there's really anything else to do in terms of... It is just painful. Yeah, that makes sense. That is pretty rough to deal with. And let's close of that. You shoot, the voice acting in general is kind of meh. You mentioned Jonah Scott doing his best, but sounding like he's just constantly edging. What is the rest of the voice acting crew like? There are 4 likable people in the entire game. Let's see. Oh. There we go. There's full cast. Akon, Aitor, Ro, and maybe Lolan. So, David Bell, which I believe you can kill. Ro by Glenn Rogge? Glenn Rogge. There is... There we go. All cast and crew. Said Aitor, Alec Newman, and Lawan. Two of these barely get any screen time, so you don't know if you can hate them or not. Akon is the best part of the game. Then Lawan is played by Rosario Dawson. And Lawan is just there. Okay. That's kind of a waste of Rosario Dawson's talent. She has a good VA, but the script just does not work for her. Yeah. And then every other character is some variation of unlikable to just meh, and with bad VA work. Yes. At least we have Hakan. At least Hakan is there to make up for it. Got one. I just closed the tab. One is played by Peter Brook. Okay, just look at some of their other. Carnucci evil, but the main villain. Not the main villain, but he should have been. And wow. He is. The main villain is Watts. Waltz, yeah. WALTZ, Waltz, is the name for Dmitry Goritas. Goritas is their name. Well, they were part of some really big projects like X-Men and Saving Private Ryan. He is just there. And like you said, he commits a war crime, but with chemical warfare, and bombs a city. Shows up 3 times. One of them is to basically commit genocide. And he dies, yeah. Star Wars Outlaws, Dragon Age Guard, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, because you kill him in the final mission. The voice actor for, was it Ro? Itor. Alec Newman has been in some interesting projects as well. Then Ro. Glenn Rocky has been in also Saving Private Ryan, Lego Horizon, Beast Boy, the new Beast Boy show. Absolute. Akon's VA is so buttery smooth, absolute perfection. Akon is Jonathan Forbes. Fearless, stolen murders, catastrophe. I'll glaze him until he ended the earth. He was in Elden Ring, Dying Light, Thomas and Friends, Doctor Who. Just listen to that voice. I wonder if I can find a... Would I find a clip of him? Dublin, Ireland. Is there? No. Okay, I'll have to... Forbes. don't know, where can I find a good clip of him speaking? Throw an Itor die, and you can choose to kill Hakon. Okay. Dying Light characters and voice actors. Okay, this may tank the stream. Uno momento. Up. Where is row 2, 3? Itor, Veronica. And Alwan. Alberto. Hakon.
Looks like you've made some new friends. How is Lawan, by the way? No. But all I do know is that someone's been killing William's top officers, each with a single crossbow bolt. Sounds like Lawan.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Then I saw Jonas Scott somewhere.
Gary, it's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well. Well, they're afraid of us. Everyone does their best to survive. Not just one. So what about that guy? You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Why not?
Okay, I'm not gonna say... I don't think I can necessarily say or wrong that he sounds like he's just constantly edging. But I also can't really say that you're right either. Like, it is... I don't know how to describe it. And yeah, Hakon's voice actor was fairly smooth. He did much more noticeable in game. I guess, yeah, that's a fair point. I am, like, listening to, like, what, 10 seconds of an audio clip and 20 seconds of an audio clip out of context, as opposed to, like, a game that is... How long is the game? Like, probably... Itor is also kind of goated. Where is Itor? But we barely get to see him.
It was such a promising friendship. Detective Aiden won't rest until he solves the case. You expect me to believe you? Why would I? Hang on. Boys, search the tunnel. Why would Waltz have Lucas killed? Why? Fuck.
Okay. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad. Game was decently wrong. Okay, makes sense. Then there's Lawan. Sorry, Dawson.
Why are we protecting that asshole? Fucking Santa Claus.
If you do side quests.
This has nothing to do with you. You gotta pick your
Yeah,
friends.
that's also every game.
Tell Hakon that it's not over yet. Good.
Is well, I will say it seems like the comments are on your side that Hakon is the best voice actor there. Oh, hold up. Ahsoka Tano was Aiden's love interest. Is it Veronica? Who is Aiden's love? Mace Ray is. If you only focus on that, it's like 6 hours. Hold up. Sophie, Veronica. I imagine Sophie. Who is the main character's love interest? on? Hold on, dude. Ahsoka voice actor. Oh, in The Mandalorian. Okay, I see it. But in my mind, it is a con. Not killing him is the right choice. Okay. That's interesting. I did not realize that Ahsoka was in Dying Light. And finally, Ro. Just Glenn Roggy.
I'm tough and all, but I always have a ball with you. You're my ragamuffin. I know it's
He does his best indeed.
but you set my heart aflame. It's true. Okay.
Yep, he is doing his best for sure. Then Waltz.
Everyone, with your help. Yes. Now leave while you still can. That's
He's
why
a soldier and they just had him sing twice in the game.
If you take it, she'll die. There is no other way. The process must follow through to its end. Then you have
Okay. Waltz is so bad. And I can kinda see why. Just based on... I mean, I can't, like, at all fully see why, just from this. Even my tier level VA could be considered better. I just have to take right through. Oh. I will probably be wrapping up right about here. Let us... What is Marine? And so, I'm going to bed. Yep, fair enough. Because I am... Zida is... I have not seen Vitada in a long while, and they are doing... they're doing TCG Card Simulator. Send them just a little bit of there we go. Let's send some love their way. Okay, I will be back on I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday I have work, so I might not be able to stream, but presumably we'll see where stream was sponsored by my Dying Light 2 complaints. Yep. we got a sponsor, and it was Dying Light 2 criticisms. But yeah, that is basically all from me. It will be Master Duel tomorrow. Probably Stories 2 or Stories on Thursday. Xenoblade on Friday. Maybe even more Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Master Duels tomorrow. But yeah. It will be tomorrow. Thank you, Chroma, for dropping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care.